Hey there, philosophy enthusiasts. Today I'm diving into one of the most debated topics in philosophy. Free will. Buckle up because we're about to explore why free will might just be an illusion. First up, let's talk about determinism. Determinism is the idea that every event or state of affairs, including every human decision and action, is the result of preceding events in accordance with the natural laws. Imagine a row of dominoes. Once the first one falls, every subsequent domino's fall is determined by the previous one. If our universe operates like this, can we really say our choices are free? Next, we've got neuroscience jumping into the fray. Studies by neuroscientists like Benjamin Libet suggest that our brains make decisions milliseconds before we become consciously aware of them. Libet's experiment measured brain activity and found that the readiness potential, a kind of brain activity, starts before a person feels the intention to move. So if our brain decides before we do, where's the room for free will? Then there's the psychological angle. Cognitive biases and unconscious influences shape much of what we think and do. From cultural conditioning to deeply ingrained habits, a lot of our choices might just be reactions shaped by factors we're not even aware of. For instance, think about how marketing affects our purchasing decisions. Are we really choosing freely, or are we being subtly nudged in certain directions? Philosopher Galen Strawson presents another challenging argument. He argues that for us to be truly responsible for our actions, we'd need to be responsible for the way we are, at least in certain crucial mental respects. But to be responsible for the way we are, we must have chosen to be this way. And to have chosen to be this way, we must have already existed with a certain character and values to make that choice. This creates an infinite regress, making genuine responsibility impossible. And let's not forget the concept of moral luck. This idea, popularized by philosophers like Thomas Nagel, suggests that factors beyond our control significantly influence our actions and the consequences of those actions. If our successes and failures are often the result of luck rather than our own doing, can we really claim free will? Of course, these arguments don't settle the debate. Some philosophers argue that free will is compatible with determinism, in a view known as compatibilism. They suggest that free will is about acting according to one's desires and motivations, even if those desires are determined by prior events. But compatibilism remains a hotly contested position. So where does that leave us? The question of free will cuts to the core of human experience and ethics. Whether you lean towards determinism, the findings of neuroscience, or the philosophical critiques, questioning free will pushes us to think deeply about our nature and our place in the universe. So do we have free will, or is it all an elaborate illusion? I'll leave that for you to ponder. But remember, the journey through these questions is just as important as the answers we seek. Stay curious, stay questioning, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for